What's up, guys? Welcome back to another trade recap. This week has just been absolutely crazy, bro. I don't even know what to say. These last 3 days have been the best 3 days of the month. Literally, the best 3 days of the summer, to even put it that way. Like, dude, I've taken more trades in these past 3 days than I have in any other week, like in any other 3 day span. Actually, in any other week, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Cause like, dude, Tuesday I took three trades on Tuesday. Two in Tuesday AM session, one in Tuesday Asia session. They were all dubs. Monday I took a trade. That was a dub as well. Wednesday I locked out of my accounts because I took a W in Tuesday Asia session, and I missed out on some very nice price action today as well. I was a little bit salty looking at price action today because I knew I definitely could have taken at least one setup today that was A plus. But it is okay. I can't really do anything about it. And on top of that, I already did request a payout yesterday on these accounts, which puts me at my 5th payout on these accounts. That means I probably will be getting moved to a live. But the thing with Top Step is that they don't move you immediately. So it takes a little bit of time. So I'm technically still able to trade on these accounts right now. So I'm going to get into a little bit more detail about what I'm going to do with these accounts. But I just wanted to say before we get into everything is that I am absolutely blessed to be in a position where I'm able to make this amount of money in 3 days, in a week, in a month. Bro, these last 2 months have been absolutely crazy, bro. I don't even know what to tell you. Like, I've made more money in these last 2 months than I've made in the entirety of 2024, bro. Like, I'm not even trying to flex right here. I'm just saying how possible it is to change your life, bro. It's just been absolutely a blessing, bro. And not only have I been winning, bro, but also my students as well. Like, I need to show you guys this because this is what brings me happiness right now, right? I'm not being ungrateful saying that, like, like I'm obviously appreciative of the amount of money that I've been making. I do realize that, and I am in a crazy position. This is a crazy position to be in. Obviously, I'm not going to deny that. But the fact that I'm able to help other people out and get them to levels where they've never been at, right? Get them to new levels at where they've never been at. That is honestly just, it makes me happy, all right? It makes me more happy than my own trading currently. Because, I've been doing this, right? Not to flex again. I've been doing this and it is kind of repetitive, right? I've already shown that I can be a profitable trader. But the fact that I'm able to show that I'm able to get people results as well, that is what actually makes me happy. So yeah, let's get into it, right? Bro right here, he got his first payout. Premium has only been open for a month, by the way, keep in mind. So dude, he got his first payout for 2.2K. Absolutely crazy. 2 people got funded today. Literally, the entire group has just been cooking the entire week, bro. The entire month, actually. This dude, 3 trades taken, passed in 3 trades. Beautiful. All A plus setups. Everything was beautiful. This dude right here, he passed 6 trades taken, won all of them. Absolutely beautiful again. And then this is just the rest of the results for the month. Lots of people getting funded, lots of people getting payouts. Again, we're just starting, so I know that this is going to grow exponentially, and it's just been absolutely beautiful, bro. I honestly just have no words. But anyway, let's get into the trades now, right? So took this trade in Tuesday Asia session, got trailed out for $1,100 across 5 accounts. I thought we were gonna hit 329 in Asia session, but we didn't. We ended up taking that today. And again, that is where I was telling you about how I was a little bit salty looking at price action today because, bro, it was just beautiful today. I did miss out. But right now, my accounts are sitting at 10K per account. So I can still technically trade them right now, and which I will be doing. So what I'm going to be doing is trying to get it to the 20K balance per account, because I want to get moved to a higher balance with Top Step, right? Because when you get moved to a live, you can also request another payout. So I will be getting moved to a 50K live if I'm able to get this to 20K balance per account. So I will be risking 10K to make 10K. So a 1-to-1 RR going in with 15 cons. I'll let you guys know, obviously, if I end up blowing it or not. Yeah, man. I'm actually just at a loss of words. I'm sorry. I don't even know what to say. It's just been a crazy 3 days. Been a crazy month. Been a crazy summer. But yeah, we'll see what happens, right? I'll keep you guys updated. But yeah, so that was Tuesday, right? And again, I'm basically just done trading for the month. I'm taking a break for the next 2 weeks, bro. It's just been too great of a month, too great of a summer, actually. Like, I know May, June, July was a little bit slow, but again, that is the beauty of preserving your capital 4 days exactly like this, bro. 4 weeks exactly like this, right? So if you're ever feeling a little bit of FOMO, if you are ever feeling a little bit of doubt or uncertainty, right? Why is my setup not presenting? Why is my strategy wrong? You know, again, you just have to trust the process. You have to trust in your strategy, because I promise you it will appear. And if you can wait for those A+ setups, if you can wait for those great setups, basically payouts are just guaranteed, bro. There should be nothing stopping you, right? And that is exactly why I'm able to get results like this, bro, right? Where I'm able to request payouts like this. Yeah, again, absolutely crazy. Tuesday, I took 2 trades on Tuesday, 2 A+ setups. Again, absolutely beautiful. This put me a little bit under 15K on the day on Tuesday, AM session, and then Monday could have made a generational amount of money. Again, to start off a Monday, a no news Monday, but I ended up getting trailed out, and I ended up getting slipped as well. So ended up $658 across 5 accounts. So that put me a little bit over 3K on a Monday. Still a great start to the week, but I will have to say I was a little bit emotional in this trade. I cannot lie to you, because, right, I was 2 points away from hitting TP, and I ended up getting trailed out for like $650 when I could have made almost 15K on the day. Again, I was able to regulate my emotions, and then I knew that if I did something stupid, right, if I stayed on the charts a little bit longer, I would have done something stupid, and I probably would have ended on a red day, which I didn't want that happening. So regulated my emotions, and then, I closed out of the charts and went on with my day. Anyway, enough of the app session. Let's now go and review these trades that I took, right? So let's start off with Monday. Again, I want to make sure that I'm recording. Okay, I am. Cool. Go on to Monday really quick. Show you the trade that I took on Monday. Cool. Replay trading. Boom, boom, boom. All right, let's go back to this price action, right? So on Monday, we had previous day low. That was the draw for the day, right? We are going higher, and then we are going lower again, right? Pretty simple. Nothing much to look at, right? Pretty clear draw right here. And basically on the lower time frame, what I wanted to see was, if we skip through some price action, you can see that we pump higher, right? And what do we do after we pump higher? Where do we pump higher to? So if we look at the 1 hour time frame, you see that we retrace into this gap right here. We retrace into this gap right here. We get a nice rejection out of it. I will show you on the 1 minute time frame now. We retrace into this gap right here. Boom. And then now I'm looking for a change in the state of delivery right here. So I'm looking for a displacing candle right here, which is what we get in the next few candles right here. We get that displacing candle right here. I enter in shorts at the change in state of delivery. My stop is at this protected high right here, and then I'm targeting previous day low, and then my break even is at this internal low right here, right? Play out some candles, we end up retracing higher, and then we form a SMT with ES. So ES takes out this high, retraces into the hourly gap a little bit more, and which causes this dump right here, get break evened, and then boom. Right here is where I got edged, right, at previous day low. So I trailed my stop to this high right here, and obviously that is where I ended up getting, fucked, right? Got slipped and everything like that, as you can see right here. Literally got whatever. I'm not even gonna complain, because I'm just up a shit ton of money. Literally, I'm just up a shit ton of money this week. I'm not gonna complain, but this hurt my heart. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, so ended up getting trailed out right here. Probably should have trailed a little bit more aggressively after seeing this edge. But again, I don't really mind. Was still a W day, ended up green. Can't ask for anything else. Again, extremely grateful for any sort of green day, right? All right, now going on to Tuesday, which was the highlight, bro. Tuesday was the best day by far. Oh my goodness, I can't even begin to describe how great Tuesday was. Absolutely crazy, bro. These are the days that I was literally praying for, bro. This was the type of price action that I was praying for. Crazy. All right. Anyway, let's go back to before market open, right? Again, same draw, previous day low. And then if we were to displace a little bit lower, I was also looking for these draws right here, this low right here, all these lows, right? I'm just gonna mark all of them out, right? I was looking for all of these lows to get taken out, and then find an entry towards it, possibly, right? So if we go to market open once again, we can see that price, okay, I skipped too far, right? We can see that we have London lows right here, and I'm looking for a gap for a condition, right? Price to retrace into some sort of mid time frame, higher time frame gap, and then reject off of it and go lower. So I look at the 15-minute time frame right here. You see that we have this 15-minute gap right here. So I'm looking for this to hold and at least take out London lows and these relative equal lows right here, right? So now we go to market open and we see that price ends up wicking higher, right? And then we get a nice rejection out of it. Now, I didn't enter right here. I waited for the next candle, and I saw price was, open higher and then started to go lower a little bit. So I entered my trade somewhere here, and then stop was at the swing high, and then I was targeting previous day low. Boom. Quick and easy trade. Literally was done in like a minute and some change. This was perfect, and then and then we just had the most A+ setup that I've seen in a very, very hot minute, bro. Absolutely beautiful. So after this right here, we see that price ends a trend in equal lows, right? When price ends a trend in equal lows or equal highs, they are going to be taken, bro. Majority of the time, they're going to be taken. It is very rare that you see a trend end in equal highs or equal lows, right? And this is very rare to see as well. Just seeing this, right? Just a beautiful retrace and a beautiful V-shaped recovery. So you see price retrace higher. We retrace into this 5-minute gap right here. Boom. We tap the 50% mark of this 5-minute gap as well. And then on top of that, bro, on top of that, we had an SMT with ES. So ES took out this high, NQ didn't. Oh, dude, it was just, this was just the high. Oh my, I can't even describe it, bro. Like this is, imagine if price looked like this every day, bro. Everybody would be rich. I'm telling you, everybody would be rich. So this was a little bit more of a premature entry just due to the fact that, we had this very, 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 very A+ strong liquidity. We have a SMT paired with it, and we tap into the midpoint of this 5-minute fair value gap. So I enter a little bit prematurely right here, stop at this high right here, and then my TP was at the equal lows, right? Again, I could have held to these draws right here, but the reason why I didn't is because I had a very good entry already. This was already a 1-to-2 RR. I was up on the day on top of that. So again, I didn't want to go too crazy on this trade, even though it was a very good trade, right? Usually I take one trade a day, but I could not, I couldn't skip out on this trade. I'm telling you this, I knew this was hitting from the moment I saw this shit. So I entered in the middle of the second candle right here. Actually, honestly, towards the start of the second candle right here. And then this trade literally just ended up hitting in like 2 minutes. So that was a pretty free trade. But yeah, those were the two trades that I took on Tuesday AM session. And then we have a trade that was taken in Asia session. So let me go ahead and walk you guys through what I took over there really quick. Tuesday, right, we end up just displacing lower with an Asia session, as you can see right here, right? And then we had another strong draw on liquidity if we look on the 4-hour time frame, which was this low right here, right? This was the low that got edged and got taken out on Wednesday morning. But again, I want to walk you guys through the trade that I took here. So if we play out some candles, right, we see that price took out previous day low. And honestly, I didn't even want to get on Asia session. I was actually watching a movie, and then I was reading my Discord chat, and then I saw that people were saying Asia was moving pretty nice. So decided to hop on, and the moment I hop on, I actually saw a setup to be taken. But I'm not gonna lie, this setup was a little bit riskier, and I will explain why, right? So if we see price right here, right? We see price, right? Price retraces in this hourly gap, we displace lower. That's a good sign that we do wanna go lower, right? And then paired with the fact that we have this draw right here, that's like 50 points, 50 points away. I can't talk right now, I'm sorry. Given the fact that price is like 50 points away, to the next draw, and Asia session has been dumping the entire session, right? I'm very convicted in this draw, right? So if we're playing out price action, we see another sort of retrace right here into this 15-minute gap right here. And I wasn't on at this time, so I did kind of miss out on this, but there was another setup after this, right? So we retrace, boom, take out this low right here, and then usually, I don't usually like to take trades after we take out some sort of higher time frame liquidity, right? We already took out this 15-minute low, but again, we were so close to the draw. We were, at this point, 30 points away from the draw. The entire session has been dumping, and there wasn't anything stopping us from the higher time frame from going lower. So play out a few more candles. You can see that we have a 15-minute fair value gap where we retrace into, and then on the 1 minute, we get some sort of nice displacement, right? So I enter around the, like right here, something like that. And then I was risking $650, bro. $650 to make potentially 3.7K. If we actually go back to the Discord and check where I actually entered, not right here, sorry. Entered right here, right? Trailed my stop, $1,100, 366.50, right? My stop was at these highs right here. I decided to take a stab at it because we were moving pretty nicely and we were just moving lower the entire session. So break even at these lows right here, and then I see that we are going lower, and then we stall a little bit here, and this is where I got a little bit hesitant. So I trailed my stop initially to this high, and then after that I trailed it to my break even point after seeing this. And yeah, what do you know? Price ends up stopping me out at my trail stop. So that put me at $1,100 across 5 accounts. So $5,500 on Tuesday's Asia session. And then I locked on my accounts after that. But yeah, that was basically it. And I missed out on Wednesday's price action. Wednesday was absolutely clear. But again, I cannot complain. Literally has been the best 2.5 months of my entire trading career, and honestly of my entire life, bro. I, again, could not ask to be in a better position. Like, I don't know what else to say, bro. Again, I'm done trading for the month, so you will be seeing, you won't really be seeing trade recaps for the next 2 weeks. I'm not even going to be trading my alpha accounts, actually. I'm just completely detaching myself from the charts. Going to be focusing on the Discord, focusing on with my students. And in terms of content for YouTube, going to be posting more psychology videos for the next 2 weeks. Yeah, that's basically it, guys. I love all of you guys. Thank you guys for 2,000 subscribers. I did notice that. But yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned something from this video. And if you guys haven't joined my Discord already, I'll leave it in the description below. But with that, I'll see you guys in the next video.